Roman Catholic cardinals are expected to convene a conclave to elect a new pope, this following the unexpected announcement by Pope Benedict XVI of his resignation. Pope Benedict was elected to head the Roman Catholic Church in 2005 after the death of Pope John Paul II. Details in this report.
Pope Benedict XVI's announcement that he intends to resign on the 28th of February because at 85 he is too old stunned cardinals in Rome. This is the first time a pope has willingly resigned in nearly 600 years.
In today's world, subject to so many rapid changes and shaken by questions of deep relevance for the life of faith, in order to govern the bark of St. Peter and proclaim the gospel, both strength of mind and body are necessary. Strength which in the last few months has deteriorated in me to the extent that I have had to recognize my incapacity to adequately fulfill the ministry entrusted to me.
As of the 28th of February, Roman Catholic cardinals will start a conclave to designate a new pope who should be in place before Easter Sunday on the 31st of March. Pope Benedict XVI says he will retire to a monastery. Pope Benedict XVI was one of the oldest popes to be elected 8 years ago in 2005 after Pope John Paul II's death. Pope Benedict XVI faced a number of scandals, including the sexual and physical abuse of children by priests. Although the Pope said there would be zero tolerance for clergy involved in abuse, many Catholics were shocked and disappointed that his words were not followed by firm action. Another scandal dogged the papacy, involving money laundering and infighting within the Vatican state. His personal butler was tried and sentenced for revealing the extent of the scandal. However, Benedict XVI is also credited for continuing dialogue with different religions. However, this dialogue with Muslims and Jews was controversial at times, particularly in Africa and Lebanon, where he appealed for the coexistence of different religions.
Anger is growing among European consumers following the discovery of horse meat in groceries in Ireland. French supermarket chains reacted to the incident by removing frozen meals containing meat from the shelves. Governments across Europe have opened investigations into the alleged tracing of a percentage of horse meat in beef products. Let's look at this report for more.
The use of horse meat instead of beef in frozen foods was first discovered by Irish food inspectors last January. The scandal broke in Britain when frozen meals were discovered to contain 60% horse meat.
You'd think about it, but no, I think it's been there for years and years. And it's only taken us this length of time to see that the horse meat is there.
Most French supermarket chains have withdrawn frozen meals containing meat from shelves. Although so far there's no declared threat to public health, the controversy has revealed the complexity of the food industry's supply chains. Until now, no one was aware of the extent of the problems of traceability.
We don't buy meat, we buy lasagna from our industrial partner who provides us with high-quality lasagna. The problem is that they, like us, were fooled. This is fraud, which is why we filed a complaint.
Investigations are underway across the European Union. The affair is helping to clarify a very tortuous system that involves a great number of middlemen. The horse meat was purchased in Romania using a number of middlemen on behalf of the French food trading company called Spangaro. Spangaro supplied another French-owned company called Comigel that is a factory in Luxembourg. This is where the horse meat was used to make frozen meals. The investigation will help elucidate exactly where the fraud began along the food industry's supply chain.
As far as I can see, a business was established here to organize real fraud. It is very clear to me that the mafia is at work here to cheat the consumers and to make a lot of money.
The question of traceability is being discussed by French ministers with the French food industry on Monday. One of the main questions is how horse meat that is much cheaper than beef could be used on such a wide scale without being detected before.
We'll now take a second break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's now shift our attention to the weather report courtesy of the Central Forecast Office.
The source assures us of a continuous flow, and from there, everything follows. And for those of us who know what the River Gambia stands for, understanding its sustainability in all aspects of life is easily confirmed. The River Gambia provides nutritious delicacies as food, while it provides its wildlife a balanced ecosystem. This river, as a sanctuary, is committed to its inhabitants' needs without ceasing. And as you travel along, all these values are replicated in one company, Elton, just like the River Gambia, leads in its commitment to values that matter most. Elton, championing the vision for a new generation.
Good evening and welcome to the weather segment, beginning with a summary of the weather during the day today, followed by our forecast. The Gambia this afternoon was generally warm and sunny. And for our forecast tonight, we are expecting conditions of the Gambia to be cool and partly cloudy. Tomorrow will start with a relatively cool and misty atmosphere, but will be warm and dry with sunny conditions during the afternoon. Winds will continue to be northeastern orientation, but generally light to moderate in speed. And morning temperature values will be 17 degrees Celsius over Banjul. Nidum will record 18 degrees Celsius, and Kerawan, Sibanor will be 19 degrees Celsius. Ginoy will be 16 degrees Celsius. The rest of the country recording either 15 or 14 degrees Celsius tomorrow morning. Top temperatures will be 30 degrees Celsius over Banjul. We are expecting Yundum to record 33 degrees Celsius tomorrow afternoon. Kerawan, Sibanor, Ginoy will be 37 degrees Celsius. And the rest of the Gambia will be mainly 38 degrees Celsius tomorrow afternoon. We are expecting low tides of 0.1 meter at 5 in the morning. That's 5 minutes past 5 o'clock in the morning. And 0.1 meter at 12 minutes past 5 in the evening. The high tides will be 1.7 meters at 11:31 a.m. and 1.9 meters at 11:47 p.m. The sun will rise at 7:30 and will set at 9 minutes past 900 hours. That does our forecast tonight. Thank you until we see you again. Good night.
And before we go, a reminder of our headlines. President Jammeh has urged officials organizing this year's Independence Anniversary celebrations to make it a resounding success. Vice President Dr. Estunjai Sedi and members of Horizon Trust Gambia have been discussing maternal mortality and means of reducing preventable deaths. Pope Benedict XVI has called it quits 8 years after his election as head of the billion-plus Catholics living around the world. And supermarket chains in France and other European countries have removed meat products from the shelves after the discovery of horse meat in meat products bearing the label beef. That's all in this edition of the news. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of our programs.
Bloodline is from a place where the land is rich and great. Mama,